I just saw the new Superman movie. And yeah, it lives up to the hype. And that hype was wild. Cause this wasn't just another press tour. This is one of the smartest, weirdest, and most ambitious marketing pushes we've seen in years. So here's the question. Was Superman the best marketed film of 2025? Stay tuned. DC is starting a new cinematic universe with James Gunn at the helm, and they're making sure everybody knows about it. And this is really important for them because people are saying that if Superman and the new DC universe does not succeed, then they might have to sell their company to Disney or somebody. So, no pressure on the marketing team. But they knew the stakes. They marketed like their lives depended on it. Up front, they did a press blitz like all modern movies today do. This isn't abnormal. You do Kimmel, then Fallon, then Colbert, then Johnny Carson. People don't know who Johnny Carson is. What do you mean people don't know who Johnny Carson is? If you know who Johnny Carson is, let me know in the comments. What I'm trying to get at is that all of this stuff isn't surprising. They get interviewed by Vanity Fair and have their pictures taken and have the people that are interviewing them rave over the movie and call it the greatest thing ever, except they'll say the same thing about Fantastic Four when it comes out. But then, Gunn decides to switch things up. Not only were they doing big-name celebrity interviews, but also smaller, more niche interviews with other creators online. Even Snapchat. These people with smaller and more loyal audiences weren't just given free tickets and merch, but actual sit-down interviews with the cast and crew. And that's really important. Who do you think audiences are going to trust more? That review on Rotten Tomatoes? Or that guy you've been subscribed to for 5 years is geeking out over the movie? By targeting these specific fandoms, people that can actually write Kryptonese, which is a real language, I looked it up, Gunn proved that his Superman was one for the fans. But if that was all that James Gunn and his team did, that would be more than enough. Everyone would be proud of that marketing strategy. But he didn't. He did more! The shorts. Oh man, the shorts. DC's YouTube, Instagram, and TikToks were exploding with a bunch of shorts featuring the characters. The cast seemed to be genuinely enjoying each other's company. Jimmy Olsen joking about how he can't recognize Clark without his glasses on was one of the first promotions I saw for Superman, and was one of the reasons I wanted to see the movie in the first place. Being super tongue-in-cheek about the secret identity is super ironic, and is what makes this marketing stand out as a winner. Also because it's fairly reminiscent to how movies were marketed towards teenagers back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Before then, most movies just showed their grandeur and all the incredible moments and great actors that were in the movie, which they still do now, but by the 50s and 60s, there was a specific marketing intent towards teenagers to show how hip and with it the studios were. But after a while, even the shift of fun music in trailers and celebrity interviews became tradition. And with a few notable exceptions such as the Blair Witch Project and The Dark Knight, most movies still follow down this pattern. Well, except for the movies that don't get marketing at all.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But just like The Dark Knight, James Gunn really takes it to the limit with Superman's marketing. After all, the marketing directly to the audience is what makes the other movies that I put on this list more popular, because it creates a whole cultural shift and a demeanor towards the project that wouldn't be the same had it taken a traditional route. By using the internet to hype up fans and reach new ones, such as myself, and by embracing the cornier aspects of Superman, Gunn has made Superman relevant again. He's not boring to the populace anymore, and he's not surrendering what makes him special. So perhaps Gunn has made the right decision. But even though these marketing strategies worked in the other movies, that doesn't mean it's going to work for Superman. Don't forget, marketing is only to get the buzz started for the movie. It can't carry the film on its own. If everyone starts watching the movie and hating on it, then it's not going to do well anyway. But I don't think that's going to be the case, because Superman opened at $122 million at the box office. And that bodes very well for DC and the future of the DCU as a whole. Some people say that the movie could end up making $800 million at the global box office. But if the reviews are strong and audiences really like this movie, then the results could be super, man. I'll see myself out. It would also be super if you would subscribe to my channel, or if you say that it would be fantastic. I'm open to either one. Until next time.